Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming my January TBR. I hope that you enjoy this one. I have 10 books. It's extremely ambitious. It's kind of ridiculous. Like there's no way I can get through all of these, but I'm going to do my best. These are the books that are on my TBR. These are the books that I want to read. Doesn't necessarily mean that I will read them, but these are the ones that I really want to read. First up, I have Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. This is the second book in the Red Rising series, and I, in actuality, would love to finish this series this month, but we'll see how that goes. I absolutely loved Red Rising, and I cannot wait to pick up Golden Sun. Red Rising follows our main character, and he is basically a red, which is like the lowest on the totem pole basically, and he is basically transformed into a gold as time goes on, and he's rising up in the ranks and he's trying to fit in. It's just such a beautiful, incredible story. It is dystopian in the best way. I love dystopian books. I'm really in my dystopian bag right now, so I'm really excited to pick up Golden Sun. Up next, we have a couple romances. The first one I have is Unsteady, which is a hockey romance, and let me read you a little bit about it. It says, Reese Koteski is back. At least he's supposed to be. During last year's Frozen Four, the Waterfall University hockey captain and NHL legacy took a brutal hit that left him with a concussion and a new discomfort on the ice. Plagued by nightmares and panic attacks every time he attempts to escape, Reese wonders if he'll ever play again or if he'll ever want to. Sadie Brown is staying focused this semester no matter what. Currently drowning in debt, custody hearings for her younger brothers, and skating practices, she's just trying to make it to the next day. A Spitfire figure skater known for her bad attitude and frequent disappearing acts, Sadie has a reputation on campus, and it's not a pretty one. When she accidentally witnesses one of Golden Boy hockey captain's panic attacks and attempts to help him, a strange sort of understanding strikes up between them. No questions asked, just comfort. But Reese finds himself drawn to Sadie, where he feels empty, a shell of a man and a player he was before. Sadie is so full of everything, it bursts from her. Every emotion she feels seems like it's blasted at max volume. Reese is desperate to feel anything. Sadie wants to stop feeling so much, but healing doesn't mix with secrets, and they're both skating on thin ice. It sounds like a really good romance hockey ice skaters. Really, really good. I can't wait to read this one. Then we have With Love from Cold World by Alicia Thompson. And first of all, I love the cover of this book. I just think that it's like so cute. And I think that this one is like a tourist destination. Like Cold World is like a winter wonderland place in Orlando, Florida. And she is the bookkeeper, and then her coworker is like always trying to like spark new things at Cold World, and there is like a rivalry between the two of them, and I just love a little like rivals to lovers romance, so I can't wait to read this one. Next, we have a couple rereads that I want to do. I really want to reread Game of Thrones, and so I think that I'm going to try to start it this month. Game of Thrones is just so crucial to me. I've read the book. I never finished the whole series. Like I never finished all of them. I think that I read like the first 3 maybe, but I hope to continue on and read the rest of them. But yes, Game of Thrones is definitely on my TBR. Another reread we have is Beartown by Frederick Bachman, and I would love to read Beartown and then go into the next 2 books in the series as well. This one follows a ice hockey team, and just like the toll that everything takes on the town that's like surrounded by ice hockey. It just seems like it's well, it doesn't seem like it. I've read it before. I really liked it. I don't know why I said it seems like it. It's just a really beautiful, another gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching, make you want to cry book. So I can't wait to read this and hopefully continue on in the series. Then I also want to reread Divine Rivals and then hopefully go into Ruthless Vows and then Wild Reverence. That's like the dream. But Divine Rivals is just a beautiful, beautiful sort of like historical fantasy. It's so well done. It'll, again, tug on your heartstrings, make you cry. It follows our 2 main characters, and they're basically writing secret notes to each other with magical typewriters. It's just so incredible, and I absolutely loved every single second when I read it the first time, so I can't wait to read it again. Up next, we have Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey, and I think that this one takes place in Antarctica, like an island on the coast of Antarctica, and a woman washes up on shore and they're not sure like what to do with her. Something like that. It sounds really, really good and really, really interesting, and I have heard nothing but amazing things about this book and also about Charlotte McConaughey in general, so I can't wait to read Wild Dark Shore. Then we have The Everlasting by Alex E. Harrow, and this I'm kind of like branching out a little bit because I have read a couple of Alex E. Harrow's books and I haven't been the biggest fan, so I'm hoping that this one is a little different. I think that this one is about a lady knight, which I am so obsessed with. I love the idea of that. It says, Sir Una Everlasting was history's greatest hero, a lost girl who would draw a sword from the heartwood and become a legend. The knight's epic feats were rivaled only by her tragic fate, a sacrifice that saved the queen and built an empire. Centuries later, Owen Mallory has dedicated his life to Una Everlasting, abandoning a promised scholarly career to defend his country. He comes home from war a broken and weary until he finds a reason to live in the pages of a mysterious book. Sent back through time, a historian's task is to ensure that Sir Una meets her tragic fate, but instead Owen falls in love with the complex woman behind the legend. He doesn't know how to watch her die or how many times he's done it before. To rewrite Una's legend, they'll have to rewrite history itself. It sounds really, really good, so I'm hoping that Alex E. Harrow, I'm giving her another chance, and I'm hoping that it's worth it. Then we have Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I feel like is on the top of everybody's mind at this moment in time, and I am no different. I really want to read this one. I think that this one is like a fantasy, like role play type of book. It says, what's worse than breaking up with your girlfriend? Being stuck with her prize-winning show cat. And you know what's worse than that? An alien invasion, the destruction of all man-made structures on Earth, and the systematic exploitation of all the survivors for a sadistic intergalactic game show. That's what. Just sounds really good and really punchy and fun, and I can't wait to read this one. Then finally, we have The Will of the Many by James Islington. I've been wanting to read this book for so long, and I just feel like it's really the time. Like, winter is the time when I'm in my fantasy bag the most. Like, I feel like picking up a big chunky fantasy is really what I'm looking for and what I'm really wanting. And I've heard that this one is just so incredible, so I can't wait to read this one. And with that being said, those are all of the books on my January TBR, plus a few bonus ones. If you were listening, I have some series that I want to read. So I don't know, wish me luck. I feel like maybe I'll be able to do it. There was a time when I was reading like 13, 14, 15 books a month, and that time has gone, but maybe we'll be back. Who knows? 2026 is a new year. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it's a quick one, but I always enjoy talking to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you found something good to read. Bye-bye.